Hello guys, today in the video we're going to talk about front flip or front tuck, front flip, front tuck, front flip in the tuck position. Before I will give you some progression and regressions to learn or teach the front flip, we need to understand what the front flip consists of. Flips built from the 4 phases: takeoff, set, rotation, and landing. To understand how each phase works and why it's so important, watch my video 4 important phases to learn the flip. I would suggest starting with a forward gymnastic roll on the floor, and for safety reasons, use the crash mats. Make sure your students can do a very good somersault with tight tuck position on the floor before the next progression. If you or your student does not feel confident to do it, or they're afraid to be upside down, give them the next exercise and regression, which you will find in the short video right there. After they master roll technique with good tuck and fast rotation on the ground, let's work on the takeoff. Now let's work on 2 exercises. First one is the punch takeoff, and second is the roll over a block. We need to teach athletes how to do a set. I just want to remind you, the set is a body position in the air before flipping or rotating. To get a proper set, we have to keep eyes on our students' feet. It should not touch the ground when they're placing hands on the block. During the punch takeoff, keep your arms above your head to be ready to rotate your body. This position very good for beginners as the range of motion is shorter to start. With parkour technique, you can throw your hands as you do a jump and after bring it down to get rotation. It takes much more power, but the flip will be higher specifically on the parkour technique. As we don't have spring floor, we can do a punch. In the other video, I will explain to you the difference between gymnastics punch technique and parkour technique takeoff, and why I'm teaching my parkour students gymnastics technique first. During the punch technique, keep your teacher eyes on the body position of your student. It has to look like, I call it a banana shape. Feet have to be in front of the hips to create takeoff with higher set. This is a simple biomechanics and physics. Also, the more speed you have during the running, the more your feet have to be in front of you. By doing a punch, we have to create the block as well as we have to extend our body to generate the first phase of rotation. The goal of the exercise where we need to do a roll on the block is to learn how to set. Feet have to take off first, and after this would be hand placement on the block and roll. Start with placing a block around knee height. After, pull it higher and higher till block get about chest height. If a student can do this height, 100% he or she will be safe and never land on the net. One more trick to learn, it is rotation. I turn the block other way where they need to work on the tight tuck and landing. With all of this combination, it will give them idea how to do a flip. For the next step, I usually use the Kong front flip. I will ask them to use their hands to push yourself up and create like a flip over the block with the hand support. After they know how to use their hands to support and protect their head, I will give them the front flip over the block, but usually will decrease the height of this block. And of course, for safety reason, always use the crash mat after the block. There are more different steps and tricks you can use, depends on your equipment and environment, but this is what I like most of the time. See you guys in the next video. Have a good day.